In this video, I'm going to cover a firm's short-run decision to produce and a long-run decision to enter or exit a market. Assume a firm produces 10 units and sells each one of them for $10 each. Their average total cost is $15 and average variable is $8. Pause the video and calculate each of the following. In this situation, the firm should continue to produce. It's better off to produce and lose $50 rather than shut down and lose your fixed costs of $70. Consider that a firm produces 20 units and sells each one of them for $8. ATC is 15 and AVC is 10. Pause the video and calculate the following. In this case, it would be better to shut down and lose $100 rather than produce and lose $140. The shutdown rule is that a firm should continue to produce as long as the price is above the average variable cost. When the price falls below average variable cost, then the firm should minimize losses by shutting down. This makes sense because if the price is below average variable cost, the firm has a loss that is bigger than their fixed costs. So shutting down and producing nothing would be better than producing and having a larger loss. So shut down and produce zero if the price falls below this point. If the price is at P1, the firm would definitely shut down. Notice that what happens as the price increases along the marginal cost curve, the quantity produced is going to increase. When price increases, quantity increases. And when price decreases, quantity decreases. So you can consider the marginal cost curve as a firm's supply curve. Marginal cost curve above the average variable curve is referred to as the short-run supply curve. What would happen if variable costs increase, such as a per unit tax? In that case, the marginal costs or the supply curve would shift to the left and supply would decrease. What would happen if variable costs decrease caused by a subsidy? In that case, marginal cost curve would shift to the right and supply would increase. And here's a practice question, and the answer is E. What about the long run? Assume a firm produces 10 units and sells each one of them for $200. Average total cost is $120 and average variable is $100. Pause the video and calculate each of the following. Barriers to entry are factors that prevent new firms from entering a market. If a market has low barriers, then they have more competition. If they have high barriers, then they have less competition. In an efficient competitive market, firms that have identical products will make what we call a normal profit. They will break even and make no economic profit. Consider traffic. When there's heavy traffic, why do all lanes go the same slow speed? Cars will leave slower lanes and enter faster lanes. This is what happens in perfectly competitive markets. If firms are earning economic profit, more firms are going to come into that market and effectively eliminate the profit.